Hey people, welcome to the channel and exploring some of the new things they have for 4.1 here in the robertspaceindustries.com website. As always, if you enjoy the channel and keep you entertained for a while, have fun while watching this, by all means, subscribe to the channel. That's always appreciated. If you're thinking of actually playing the game, which there is a few things here and there that you may want to consider. Use the referral. You will have mine there in the description below. And talking about that, what is it that you have in terms of the game packages? It's usually the case that, well, that's actually not terrible. Minor starter pack, 67 bucks. If you start playing, this is probably one of the best ways to go right now. Usually what I would advise is go with the Avenger Titan, 75 bucks. Once it's at a discount, 60 bucks. But the truth is that these ships are not what they used to be, especially after Master Modes. It used to be that with the Avenger Titan, you can do some actually serious bounties. Not anymore, man. Now you're trading DPS. So the game is changing quite a bit. But one of the things I will say, in all honesty, is that with this one, the minor pack, this is the new ship, the one they have, Golem, there it is. So with the Golem for 67 bucks, you get your starter ship, and this is the game pack, right? So you start playing with this right away. This is your first and only ship, and it's gonna suck for combat. It is completely useless for combat. It has no cargo capability of any kind, but you can start mining. And it is not as good as a prospector, but kind of okay enough. So, if you are someone that wants to start playing and you're not looking to engage in combat right away, which you won't anyway, you won't be able to do that anyway with these shitty little ships that now are, far worse than they used to be. Back in the day, you could start with even with your Aurora MR, you could do some serious combat. It was fast, so you were pretty mobile. The time to kill has been increased a lot as well. So all of these things have been made so as to make these little ships far less desirable than they were once. The Avenger Titan was very good. Hell, the Cuddy Black is not what it used to be either. So you have a lot of these things. If you want to do something a little bit more serious, you have to go with a much, a Connie or something like that. But for people that wanted to start doing a little bit of cargo hauling, you could probably rent the Constellation and move stuff around. I mean, you could still rent the Prospector, but in this way, since you're already buying to get the game package itself, again, remember, it is the ship and the game package. You just don't buy the standalone ship. A standalone ship does not include that. It needs to be this package, right? And when you click on this thing, when you click right here, you see that it includes the Golem, the paint. So it includes a paint. It includes a lifetime insurance, which is never bad to have. Star Citizen digital download. So this is the actual game. And the hangar, which is nothing. But again, for people that want to start playing and want to jump right into the mining aspect of the game, yeah, no doubt, no question whatsoever. And it is the first one that offers this, right? If you already play the game, this makes no sense. Wait for a couple more months. Time flies. Hell, buy the Prospector in game. It's gonna be much better already. Well, I don't know if it's much better. I mean, it is better. You can change the laser heads, so yes, that's definitely better. And then, man, I don't know if there's much else to look at here. You have this ship. Well, not a ship. It's a suit. Let me see how you find this thing. So, what is like in standalone ships? It's not even a ship. It is a piece of gear, right? The Atlas suit that has the, where is it thing? Sort by, what is it, like price maybe? Yeah, sorted by price, probably will start that way. All right, so going from price, there you go. So you have for 40 bucks the Atlas Geo, and it is not available as a CCU, which is something for those of us that have a bunch of of these things. Oh, there's the Atlas Geo Plus. What the hell is that? It's just like a different color. Okay. Anyway, it's a mining Atlas suit. I don't know why would you ever do that to yourself, but yeah, for this aspect of the game where you have to jump into a hole that you do with a laser, and it is so fucking Fortnite, you know, the PvP force into a battle royale, and then for a part of the game you actually need to buy this is typical Star Citizen. For a part of the event you need to jump into a cave and mine with a suit that you cannot have any other way other than spending 40 bucks again. The same thing that they did when you couldn't move boxes around, and the larger ones, unless you had this thing. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't see it. I do. So on one hand, I think this is a fucking money grab as always, the typical thing they do. I don't see any other thing that is really worth even considering. But the advice is gonna be the same. This is the way to go, especially if you wanna go right into mining. And even no matter what you do, these starter ships are now so much worse than they used to be. The old advice of starting with the Avenger Titan, I think, still holds, but it's nowhere near as good as it used to be. You're not gonna do HRTs with your Avenger Titan. They made sure of that. Yeah. So it's either jump into something a lot more expensive, or yeah, maybe start making a little bit of money right away with the mining thing. What else is it they're selling? They're selling like packs. There's a paint for the Corsair, which the Corsair, by the way, got back not all its power, but 4 size 4 guns and 2 size 2, which is still pretty decent. I think that's actually very nice. Let me see if I find it here. So it's gonna be Corsair. No, it's gonna be like a package, right? It's gonna be some kind of package. So it's not even sold like on its own. If you want to have that paint, you have to buy the entire bullshit. God damn it, man! These people are so terrible. I saw it somewhere here. So this is the orbital assault. This is the part where once it does like the hole in the ground, you need to mine it with the Atlas Geo, right? Then you have new player, well, whatever. Then you have, where is that thing? There was like what is this? Captains of Industry. Celebrate the unsung heroes of the Empire. All right. Here in the shop. Pledge store. I don't know if it's heavy armor or medium armor, the thing they're selling. Anyway, this one I do have, the gray one. That's pretty nice, and especially now that this is the one I was looking for. So you have the pyro paint here. You have Cutlass starter pack. No, this thing. Downburst. I've seen several people with this stuff. 30 fucking bucks? How is this even sold? Gear. Alright. So it's sold as gear. So you get the Corsair Downburst Camo Paint. Then you get the Banu Ana Armor Arms. The rifle, legs. Okay, so you get the full set of armor, which should look like a big ant, which I don't like at all. The paint looks nice. Not for 30 bucks, it's not. And you get the rifle. Alright. I don't know. Anyway, more of the typical same old same from CIG. But, well, there it is. That's my take on this thing. If you start playing and you don't want to go into combat, which is not what it used to be by a long shot, the Drake Golem thing, not terrible. Hey, if you start playing, you have the link there below for my referral, right? Go use that instead of one of the typical, Star Citizen shells out there in the world. Not everyone, but you know the ones. Okay, see you later. Take care.